The couch stretch is a very aggressive and progressed hip flexor and quadricep stretch. So what you need is a couch or just something to prop your foot up on. The higher the object you're using, the more of an intense stretch. So if you know you have a bit of a quadricep or hip flexion limitation, you might want to start a little bit lower. This would be like medium height. So the idea would be to start off with the foot propped. And then again, the more my knee is flexed, the more aggressive the stretch. So I'll start off kind of halfway in between there. And then the idea is I want to hold this posterior tilt of my pelvis. And even that, just by flexing at my pelvis and my low back, will lengthen my hip flexor. So I automatically feel a stretch even just with doing that. And then from there, I just try to be upright as far as I can. If I can achieve full hip extension and trunk extension, then I just lean forward and get more of that hip extension moment. I can make this a bit easier by going away. That will allow more straightening of my knee, which will give me a bit more slack up here. So now I can sit comfortably in this position. So those are ways to progress the motion is just by moving back, propping your foot up on something higher, gaining more knee flexion will stretch my quad and pull from that distal segment. So this is a pretty intense stretch, so I'm gonna have to back out of it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to hold that good neutral position of my spine, so that's better for me. Can also make this a bit more dynamic by adding some repetitive reaches. You can see, if you can imagine what my shirt's doing, it's kind of what that fascia along the anterior and lateral portion of my torso is doing, is just lengthening and getting even more of an intense stretch.